Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of TV Time with Maggie, here with my little alternative setup that I have. And that's because I want to talk about something other than my favorite streaming platforms like Hulu and Netflix. I previously did a video about Quibi, but I wanted to make a video about these alternative stories and alternative shows that I just discovered. So here's the deal. I actually started hitting like a weird plateau with my streaming services and my stories because I wanted to discover new things, but I feel like I was just going, looking through the same list, both on Hulu and Amazon and Netflix, and I know there's a lot more that I have not seen, but I wanted something completely new and refreshing and something that I hadn't seen before. So I looked up specifically Latinx web series and I found a few. So here's my list of my favorite web series right now. Now, this first one that I'm going to talk about, I am so ashamed that I didn't watch it when it first came out, but I'm very happy that I discovered it in this quarantine time when I'm bombarded with a whole bunch of different shows from the big streaming companies like Hulu and Netflix, but I was really able to discover this through YouTube. So on YouTube, I went there and I found PinkSlipped. So PinkSlipped is a show. PinkSlipped by Jacqueline Priego is a web series. It was done a couple of years ago, but it still resonated with me because it talked about these three friends, Jacqueline, Elena, and Rosie, who are Latinas. Yes, it's a Latinx show. Yes. And they basically remind me a little bit of like a really bold and refreshing version of Girls and Sex and the City, where they're dealing with a whole bunch of stuff in their lives, but they're also coming together as friends and really trying to create something new. So their big thing is like they're all like boss ladies basically, but where they work, what they do is not really fulfilling them and they want to do something. I don't want to give anything away, but I want you guys to check it out. So it's called PinkSlipped and it's on YouTube. Another old show that I discovered, it was not on YouTube, I believe it's on Vimeo. I'm gonna put the link somewhere here, but I definitely want you guys to check out Brujos. I can't believe I didn't watch it when it came out. It's one of those shows that I was like, where was this? Why didn't I know about this? Why wasn't I in touch? Brujos by Ricardo Gamboa is all about this queer brown community that also deals with la magia. In the show, they use the bigger analogy of magic and the fact that they're all witches in training to really talk a lot about things like colorism, colonialism, the patriarchy, and heteronormative issues. And bonus, right on the nose, one of the main storylines is that they're being hunted down by white privileged men. So it is an old show, but it still hits at the core of who I am, who most of my viewers are. I know definitely you guys are feeling the same way. I really like the magical aspect of it, and I love the fact that they were able to mix these kind of two different genres that we don't normally see. We've seen shows like Charmed and other shows like that where they have magic as a vehicle for whatever their message is, but I think this show does it really well. And even though they only had I believe it was like 2 seasons, I really love the show and I would love for you guys to watch it. Now, I know a lot of my Dominican followers know DominicanYork. I saw the show last year, but I rediscovered it this year. And the series really is dripping with authenticity because the people that make it are also Dominican. Go figure. So this funny series is really about these young Dominicans in Washington Heights. Mia is definitely my spirit animal. Even in the first episode, I don't want to give a lot of it away, but even in the first episode, when she is doing this video, I can totally relate to like having a mom who is yelling at her through the door and you have to stop the video and redo it again. it's my life. I really gravitated towards the series for not only its authenticity, but it's absolutely hilarious. And last but not least, I've been loving Like, Share, Dímelo with Sasha Mercy and B. The show is part of Fuse, so you have to go to the Fuse YouTube page and then you will find the videos. But I love this series because it reminded me of when I used to do the feminist tea party with my best friend. I felt that it was as if we were having a conversation. They are our best friends and they're introducing us to different things to talk about. One of the first episodes, they talk about what is Latinx, and I think that they bring a new and fresh perspective. I also love the fact that they were brave enough to say some of the things that they said because they stay true to themselves. They are saying their own opinion and they're not going by this is what it is. This is what it is, but this is what I think about it. And they weren't afraid to say, you know what, I would not use this term, or I don't know what this means, which I love. I love when people say, I don't know what this means, but I will discover it together, instead of kind of bombarding you with information. They also have an episode all about plastic surgery, and you guys can really, I love the series, I love the show, and I wish them the best and for them to continue, because we need shows like this. We need two authentic, young Afro-Latinas out here speaking their minds and bringing a conversation that I don't think a lot of other Latino shows have brought in, because I think a lot of it sometimes becomes very kind of elitist, like I know everything and this is what it is and this is what happened in history and this is what we need to do, and they're more of like, this is what's happening and I don't have experience with this, but this is my opinion on it, or this is my opinion on it and this is what happened to my friend, or something like that. They bring this kind of like humanity to issues that we're having in our community, that we do talk about them, but sometimes I feel like some people get excluded from that conversation, or if you don't agree, then you're not Latino enough. And I think that they bring this point of like, everybody has their own opinion and their own life journey, and we all need to respect each other, but know that we can always collaborate. I know that you guys will binge watch at least one of these shows. Please let me know which show would you guys like to binge, and let me know what you guys think. I am all ears for new shows, new ideas. If I miss a show, a web series particularly, that you guys want me to check out, please let me know. I am desperate for new content, and content that resonates with us, with our community, and these four really touch my heart.